Hello, guys, and welcome. I wanted to talk about something that comes up a lot, and that is trust and the idea of being able to relearn how to trust. The thing is, our bodies are so used to being in this fight or flight response mode, and it's so difficult when you are in fight or flight to actually be able to hear your intuition, to be able to connect with yourself. And sometimes we think we are being creative and we are being productive, but we are coming from a place of lack and limitation instead of coming from our hearts. And again, we know the new paradigm is to come from our hearts and to trust that you will be okay and that you are okay, that you are being guided. You are not alone. You have a team behind you and you can trust it. And that is the most beautiful thing. But to do so, it takes a while. It takes courage. Because whenever we feel like we need to go and start hustling again, and start overdoing and start being workaholics again, that's when we need to trust the most. If you come from a place of struggle, you could make triple the effort. But if you trust, everything will unfold. If you follow your passion and the synchronicities, that will lead you to the same result. So the same result, no hassle, no rush, no heartache, no racing heart being all worried and over caffeinated. There was a time for that and it's over. It's over. So we need to acknowledge that we can trust ourselves and we're gonna get our needs met if we do so. What I want to say today is whatever you do, try and break that limitation of needing to rush, needing to push, and needing to go into the hassle mode. That's over. Your body will tell you you're not doing enough, and then how am I gonna do? I'm not gonna be able to pay my bills. I'm not gonna be able to whatever it is. And by experience, I can tell you, whenever I try to control too much, it goes the other way around. And I start feeling that pressure in my heart. My heart closes. So now what I'm doing is trusting and allowing. That doesn't mean not doing. It's more of a, actually you are doing way more because you are doing something with intention and love. You're not worried about the outcome and you remain in presence. So whatever you do, if you're a writer, start writing, and whenever the thoughts start coming, whenever you have that mind storm, just keep on going, remain in a state of flow, and something magical will happen. If you play guitar, if you sing, start hitting the notes in a different way as you usually do, and try to follow the sound, not follow the mind. Follow the pen. If you paint, do the same thing. If you are a photographer, if you are a filmmaker, a YouTuber, if you cook, whatever you do it from that sense of, I'm gonna follow the present moment. It sounds crazy, right? Following the present moment. But what I'm saying, if you find yourself thinking too much, overthinking, and like agitated, then start doing something and just be immersed in that. By following, I mean follow the action you start doing. And trust. At least do it for a day. Do it for an hour. Bring this new awareness. Bring your open heart to what you do. And start fresh. Start again. You can do this. You got this. And there's no need to feel bad if you are going back to certain circles or whatever, because sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it's a bit of a process to leave a job, to move houses, to change, to evolve. But this will happen naturally. Remember, it's about vibration. You cannot experience that which you're not the vibration of. So if you're feeling frustrated and agitated, then you're gonna run and do things in autopilot mode. And that's gonna be awful, and it's gonna take more effort. You might get there in the end, but is it worth it? Is it worth the hassle? Is it worth doing like 12 hours of pure, intense work without presence? Or is it more fulfilling to do 3 hours, then taking a break and another 3? Or do shorter spans, but intentional, focused? That will definitely bring you more awareness, more light, more life. In my personal experience, I am a musician, and whenever I just relax and let go and allow the music to flow through me, that's when it doesn't matter what time of the day it is. It doesn't matter how many people are at my shows. It doesn't matter. Something happens. I get a big tip. I get like a new contact for a new venue. I get opportunities that otherwise don't come my way. I always find it's really good to activate your parasympathetic mode. And to do so, you need to exhale longer than your inhalations. And I do it on my nose. You start, you do 1, and then you exhale way longer. So you do that 3 times, then do it 6, and then 9. The deepest, the longest you could do it. Your breathing patterns are gonna change how you're feeling inside. So the less breaths you take, the less thoughts that attack you. Just start with 3, 6, and 9. Get in a state of flow, and by doing, action cures fear. Action cures so many things. But aligned action, inspired action, it doesn't have to be hustle. I love you so much, and have a beautiful day. Hope this helps, and see you guys soon.